Okay, are we live? Oh, bang! What's up, iCkEdMeL? Welcome back. Thank you for joining me this evening. And a couple of things that we're going to be talking about. A little bit about Kylie Rodni. There really hasn't been many updates today. And, well, really, the only thing I saw was this picture that I've never seen before. No press conference, no town hall meeting. They scaled back the search, exactly what they're doing with the search. I'm going to play the clip for that. And then we're going to talk about this couple that went missing and it's kind of weird because this couple went to that hot August nights, which is the same place that Kylie was supposed to go with her mother, if I'm not mistaken, before the day of the party, August 6th. And she decided not to go and instead went to that party at night. And so this couple, JANETTE PANTOJA and Juan Zavala, Jeanette's 29, Juan is 36. They took like a day trip on August 6th to this hot August nights, and they were supposed to spend the day. By the time they came back, they were driving back. It was around 11:30 when the sister had spoken, or 11 something. The sister had spoken to JANETTE, and then also JANETTE's current boyfriend around the same time sent a text to her to the current boyfriend that she was gonna be home in 30 minutes. So around 11 o'clock, August 6th, JANETTE contacts the sister and the current boyfriend. The weird thing about it is that JANETTE was out with her ex. And so the story behind that, from what I could see, is that they broke up a couple of years ago, or 8 years ago, or they dated for 8 years and broke up for a few years ago. I guess they remained friends, and it wasn't uncommon for them to go to dinner events and things like this hot August situation. So kind of odd. So let me start out with, let me do that one first, and then we'll do Kylie. Actually, do that. And there's another case too that's kind of weird that was sent to me that we're gonna look into probably tomorrow as well. Let's check out this news clip and get some visuals of them.
The missing people were last seen driving a blue Ford Explorer with California plates. We did just receive an update from both agencies on their search efforts so far.
So we've been calling hospitals, we've been calling jails, we've been posting posters out there, asking people if they've seen anything.
But 9 days later, still no luck.
That's what upsets me, is just thinking since
So they went missing August 6th, but almost going into August 7th, because it was like at 11 something at night. And both families reported their own relatives missing August 7th. So the next day they were on it. And it's kind of interesting because let me just show you the map real quick, and then we'll get back to that news clip. So like the car show is around here. Truckee is kind of like in between, right? And then where the couple lives, or where the people that are missing are from, is Yuba City. I shouldn't say couple, because it's the ex and the current boyfriend. And I was wondering that too. Would you guys be cool with your ex? With your girlfriend or boyfriend hanging out with your ex and going to events and dinners and all this kind of shit. That's kind of weird. And then Prosser's in the middle, and then they've also talked about you could literally take 80, which is one of the roads that Kylie could have taken, and also I guess 20, which is another road I think people talk about. Let's see, where's 20 at? I think at some point this turns to like 20. Yeah, 20. I don't know. Pretty odd. The chat saying no. That's a hell no. It's kind of odd, right? I don't know. I don't know. I just play the clip.
I'm her older sister. I've always been there to protect her. I just feel like I feel hopeless.
Tonight, the families of Janette Pantoja and Juan Almanza Zavala say they need more answers. The two, who dated for 8 years and were broken up, were last heard from on Saturday, August 6th, while on their way home after going to Reno together for the day.
There was never a time where she didn't tell us or communicated with us where she had been.
The Yuba City Police Department and the Nevada County Sheriff's Department are working together on the investigation. In a new statement tonight, police said both agencies are looking through cellular data, and the Sheriff's Office has been searching the areas surrounding last known phone pings, including any residences that were.
So with the phone last, I can see that. The last pings of the phone, they said the last pinged in Penn Valley. According to Fox News, but there was another article, KCRA said, and it's the same area, Poker Flat Road near Penn Valley. So it's another 75 miles west. So Penn Valley is like right here. It almost seemed like they were on their way back home because the woman had said, Janette said she was on their way home. They're about 30 minutes away. And Penn Valley to Yuba City. Could be about that. Yeah. 30, 40 minutes on the way back. Pretty sus. And so the stuff with Kylie was on August 6th, but that was like in the early morning hours. It was from August 5th into August 6th, early morning hours after 12. And this is later that night around 11, August 6th, going into August 7th. So literally the same day, but crossing days, one in the morning, one in the evening. What are the chances, right? Maybe there's a high probability. I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not.
Associated in rural Nevada County.
I feel like what the police are doing is not enough. I feel like they need to be doing more.
Janette and Juan's families tell us they are frustrated and want more resources and attention on this investigation.
Maybe like my case isn't that important, you know, where, you know, it's a life, 2 lives we're talking about. So it should matter.
In the meantime,
we're not going to give up trying to find him because there's 2 families that are suffering. My family, and I know her family is suffering, and we just both want him home.
And back out here live tonight, both agencies say they have received several tips from the community and they've looked through each of them, but so far none of those tips have produced any solid leads. So at this point, they're asking the public's help. If you know anything, to please come forward. We're live in Yuba City. Brittany Hope, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, Brittany, thank you. And we have.
Okay. So some of the other things. The vehicle is an Explorer SUV for SN S072. Let me see. I thought I downloaded a picture, but yeah, kind of crappy. I think they showed that. That's the SUV. All right. Which, man, that should be easy to spot, right? It's a pretty big vehicle. Stands out, kind of blue. They were headed from Reno, Nevada to Yuba City, California. Reno is 35 miles northwest from the Prosser Family Campground in the Tahoe National Forest, where 16-year-old Rodni was last seen about 23 hours earlier, so crossing into days. Their phone last pinged in Penn Valley. Authorities have said they don't think the cases are connected, but Alejandra has taken issue with the massive public search for Kylie juxtaposed against her sister's quieter case. The Whispers. And I have a really interesting case too I'm going to probably bring tomorrow. Another weird missing person. It says here, I thought police were pretty rude. She said of the Yuba City detective. I called them today because I wanted to know about my sister, and they were like, we can't keep in contact with you every day. Spokesperson for both Yuba City Police and Nevada County Sheriff's Office, the latter of which is assisting both investigations, did not immediately return calls for comment. They've been telling us they were going to send an aerial search and haven't done that. Alejandro of Yuba City, I just feel like if something happened to them or if he did something to her, they're just giving potential suspects time to run. And so we know Kylie vanished from the party from 200 to 300 juveniles. August 6th, after midnight. How is it that they're doing a big deal for her, but they're not making a big deal for our family member? It's not okay. So, and they've been doing a massive search. Towards the end of these articles or bits of information, I'm going to talk to you about the scaling back. So she's 5'2", brown eyes, several tattoos. Which I found a video I could play too. I'm going to do that right now. On her arm. Alemana Zalva is described as having a medium build, dark brown hair, and brown eyes. This one.
California, so please take a look at your screen. Both of these people have not been heard from since Saturday, August 6th. First, I want to give some descriptions. All of this information is from Janette's sister. So first we'll start with Janette. Her full name is Janette PANTOJA. She's 28 years old, about 5'2", has brown hair, brown eyes, and she has tattoos on her left and right wrists. Now, Juan, his full name is Juan Almanza. He's in his early 30s, has brown
Jessica, that's the person I want to cover next.
hair and brown eyes. So here's the information her sister has given us so far. She said Janette went to Reno for the day with her ex-boyfriend Juan on Saturday, and they were supposed to be coming home the same day. The last text message that Janette sent was to her boyfriend saying that she was going to be home in 30 minutes, but we know that she never came home, and since then, no one has heard from either Janette or Juan. Here's another photo of Janette from her sister. She tells us neither Janette nor Juan have answered any messages since Saturday. The family tells us they filed a missing persons report with the Yuba City Police, and right now KCRA3 News is still waiting to hear back from the department. But according to the family, they say police told them Janette's phone last pinged in Penn Valley on Saturday. The family believes the...
So they got to find something out there because they're searching for Kylie. I mean, I don't think they're searching that far for Kylie. And now these people are missing, 2 people missing, which who knows? I really wonder the history of them, the friendship, and the current boyfriend. Is he cool with the ex and this friendship that they have or whatever? You know? I mean, it might not be, I don't know. And is the ex cool with the current boyfriend?
The last time she had been heard from or contacted was near Poker Flat Road. That's where the cell phone pinged. So take a look here. This is the vehicle they were last seen in. It's a blue Ford Explorer with the license plate right there. That's 45NS072 with California plates. This is the vehicle they were last seen in. Janette's family is desperately asking for answers, and they want help finding their sister and her ex-boyfriend. If anyone has seen them, please comment and please contact the Yuba City Police Department immediately.
So that's that. If you guys are wondering too, like in the chat, you're wondering, I know there's people probably coming here for the Rodni situation, right? And I have answers for that. I really do. And I even had a response and everything in my head. But I'm being told to leave it alone by him, you know? So, I mean, there's just things that really spun out of control for that person. And I just saw some crazy stuff today, like, you know, his literal, like, I think his house was posted on Facebook, and people are like, even somebody said they're going to go over there. There's a bunch of mess going on with that. And so, I don't know. I was told to leave it alone. I may do it in a members video and just keep it in-house, I guess. And if people want to watch that, they can. I don't know. But yeah, that shit is spinning. I don't think there's anything that can stop it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one that I feel can answer to some of those things because he's not himself doing it. Because I guess, you know, I understand why, I guess. So I don't know. It's a really weird spot to be in. It's a really weird position. And I spoke to him for like 30 minutes earlier today. And there's just nothing sinister there that I'm getting at all. Like, I know people want to change it into something else. And it's like this conspiracy shit. It just really isn't what people are. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? People are looking for something, I guess, and desperate. You know, I don't know. So I have explanations for the videos that you saw today. Maybe you're confused by Upchurch's stuff. I have explanations for what happened. If you're confused about the Instagram and all that, I don't know, bro. But anyway, because I know those people are here. I get it. That's like the talk of the town. And it's odd to not be able to even, because I want to talk on it. I do. I really do, because I don't like to, you know, but for now, I don't know. We'll leave it, I guess. But who knows, man? Because shit could spin, and I don't know. All right. So okay, we did this. The vehicle. Oh, okay. This is what I wanted to show you guys too. News Nation did cover this. So I did, yo. I really did try to do the right thing, you know. And I still believe him. You know, there's things, and I understand why people feel how they feel, because I've spoken to a YouTuber friend. I've spoken to a close friend of mine. I spoke to a Texas friend that they're like, it's the story the way it sounds. You know, people, I understand why they feel or believe that he was there firsthand, but it's just not. It's just not. It's really not. So, all right. And he is a real person. He's a real person.
Okay, now to a series of missing persons cases, raising alarms in Northern California.
Investigators still haven't found 16-year-old Kylie Rodni since she disappeared nearly 2 weeks ago. And we are learning that 2 others vanished around the same time in the same area. This morning, Alex Capriello has new information about these bizarre circumstances of these back-to-back disappearances. Good morning, Alex.
Yeah, good morning to you, Mitch. While the Kylie Rodni case has drawn a tremendous amount of national attention, the families of 2 other young adults are trying to draw that same amount of attention to their missing persons cases, which all happened on the exact same weekend in nearly the exact same location as the Rodni case. In total, we now have 3 active missing persons cases right outside of Truckee, California, and they all seem to have happened within about 24 to 36 hours of each other. Here's what we know about the latest case. It involves 36-year-old Juan Almanza Zavala, seen right there on the right, and 29-year-old JANETTE PANTOJA. They were.
You can get a good look at her tattoos as well. There we go. Well, the Rodni thing too, I almost feel like I'm the only one on the internet, because I've spoken to him directly, and I have a lot of like maybe more context than people do. And people are just watching small little snippets, and when you present them the full information, nobody cares about the truth. The internet doesn't care about the truth. That's one. It's a facade that they do. They just care about really the perception, and that's all that really matters with the internet. And so, and with the Rodni thing too, I could just easily ride off into the sun and just leave this shit alone, and like instead of doing all these videos and stuff. But it's because, I mean, they're really fucking tearing them up. Some of these people. I mean, it's kind of crazy. People reaching out to the family, mother, not father. I don't know. His father passed away, mother, and all this stuff. But it's just nuts.
We're coming home from a music and car show in Reno,
Facebook
Nevada on the night of August 7th, about 24 hours after Kylie Rodni was last seen. The 2 dated for years, and families said they still maintained a very good relationship with each other. They each called and told their families that they were going to be on their way home, but never actually made it. For 2 weeks now, investigators have been searching the rural areas surrounding their last known cell phone pings, but haven't found anything. They were last seen driving that blue Ford Explorer. Now, this all coincides at the same time as investigators are nearing 2 weeks of searching for 16-year-old Kylie Rodni and her 2013 Honda CRV, who went missing after attending a senior bash with around 300 other high schoolers and young adults. Authorities say she was last seen in a video wearing this pink and white sweatshirt. Investigators are asking everyone to come forward with any helpful information they may have. Keep in mind the reward here for that case is now up to $75,000. Now, I want to be completely...
Okay, I was told that I can address, and I'm just trying to be respectful because people are fucking, you know. I was told that I can explain the Instagram thing. It's ridiculous. It's kind of like, I don't know. I can do it though if you guys want in the chat, or we just leave it and move on. For the people that watch the other videos, you might be interested to know what happened with all the Instagram stuff, or you might be confused. So I mean, if you're in the chat, I don't know, put a 2 if you want it. You tell me. If not, oh the hell. But I was told like it was right saying that. I have. You want my response to it? How do you know Ronnie real? Because I've seen him. Talked to him multiple times. I've seen him, seen his face. People were randomly calling him today, and he sometimes answered, I think on Instagram. I think he answered. He went on video, and the people were like, oh, wow. Should look at the chat. Holy fuck. The chat has spoken. Damn. Oh, my God. Okay. Shit, everybody's saying 2. I'm sorry. All right. So this is to explain the Instagram thing. He said he gave me the okay. So let me do this. All right. I think we're kind of done with this story, I think. Yeah. We're done with this one, but I think we will revisit it. I just wanted to plug it in and just say like it's a weird out story. Yuba City, California, the same area around Kylie. And there's another story too we're going to cover. Now, all right, I'll see if I can explain this the best I can explain it. Okay, and if you've had to watch Ryan Upchurch's videos, the Instagram thing, there's a guy named Miro, there's a guy named Ronnie, right? There's these 2 guys, right? Miro followed Ronnie on Instagram before he made his Instagram private. Okay. And then after everything started blowing up, he made his Instagram private. And so Miro, I guess, had reached out to Ryan Upchurch and was sending him information. He said, hey, I got stuff on Ronnie. I'm looking at his profile. This guy, and if you've seen Upchurch's videos, you can go check out his channel, and you've seen the phone conversation they had. The Miro guy's almost like kind of like a little slithering snake, kind of in a way. I can get his family and his kids. Yeah, it's all there on Instagram. Yeah, I'll send it to you. So he's behind the scenes reaching out to Ryan to send him this stuff. At the same time, if you've seen the videos, Ryan becomes suspicious of this guy. Now he's the next new suspect and the next new target, I guess. So he becomes suspicious of this guy and thinks that either a couple of things. It was kind of hard to understand some of the videos I was watching. From what I understood, either he thinks that this guy, the white guy, what the hell is his name again? Malu? What's his name again? Malu? I don't remember. That guy is pretending to be Ronnie. If you see that, let me show you the post, which kind of like threw me back a little bit, and I'll keep explaining. The post kind of threw me back a little bit. Let me just pull it up on this channel real quick, the community post. So I can read it to you so you understand. And this is just fucking like weird too. I don't know. But and I'm just saying, however you feel, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to whatever. Just don't like go harass this guy, Ronnie. Don't go target his family. That's all I'm asking, That said, I didn't think I'd have to spell it out anyway for some reason, but for some of these people. But look, Miro, thank you guys. My mind is all over the place. There's a reason I'm saying red flag Ronnie and not Ronnie Jones. Ronnie Jones is a real person. Red flag Ronnie, I think, is a person using pictures from Ronnie Jones for other reasons. Do I know those reasons? No. But is there a reason? Yes. Why would some random white kid from around Truckee be trying to convince me that this Ronnie guy, that it's this Ronnie guy because they want this Ronnie guy to take the fall? I mean, how is this such a flip from like coming to this guy, everybody, you're the person. Now you're not the person. It's this other person pretending to be the person that's not really the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of like, okay, so Miro, back to the story of Miro. Miro is feeding Ryan information. Ryan becomes suspicious of Miro from what I've seen. And once that happens, Miro becomes a target, and then this morning, Ronnie he deletes his stuff on Instagram. Like he was told to, like a lot of his family are catching heat, take down the family pictures, change your name, like remove this stuff. And so he takes his profile, like I don't think it's actually down. I think he just removed everything, changed the name, and to troll the situation because he was so frustrated, to troll it, he puts Miro's name in his bio. And so I guess Ryan goes and sees this, and a whole nother cascade of shit happens. And I'm just watching this today, and I'm like, holy fuck. And I didn't know at the time why his name said Miro. People were thinking like, oh, maybe Ronnie got hacked. Maybe this Miro guy's behind everything or whatever. No, he was just trolling. He was just out of frustration. He was upset that this guy was on his profile after he made it private, sending information, sending pictures, and also upset with the situation that's going on. I don't think that was the best move because I think it kind of added more fuel to the people going crazy with the conspiracy stuff. But that's what happened. I don't know. So that story, I don't know if people are going to believe that or not. I feel like it's getting so far from the actual story and things that are going on that we're just playing these games. Just if you feel he's a suspect, just, okay, report it to the police or FBI tip and then move on. Like, I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It was not the best move. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what phone number Ryan has. He used the license plates to track it. So, but I don't know. I'm just telling you guys what it is. I mean, there's people still thinking that Ronnie's not black and he's white and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm just telling you what happened. If you don't want to accept it, it's on you. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you about that. Ryan got his address. It was Ronnie. That dude, he doesn't know about Miro. No. He doesn't know about Miro. I think that guy followed him after this whole situation where I started streaming Ronnie. And Ronnie came on and like we streamed his Instagram. I just don't think it's good. It's good to go this crazy from somebody that, you know, really can barely, it's just a regular person. And they're all over. All the YouTubers are playing the videos. All the YouTubers are like, you know, I mean, it's fine to have an opinion and stuff, but like once we start putting people's homes and shit like that, I mean, god damn, you know, like people that aren't like directly to the story that's not public, you know, I don't know. Not on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with the guy, man. I don't think this is right for Ronnie. It's not right. I don't have his phone number. Oh yeah, there's no way in hell. Yo, after this shit, ain't nobody coming forward. Not publicly. Hell nah. Hell nah. Fake Ronnie did it to himself. I don't know, bro. I guess we can do. Let me see. Is there anything else, or should we move on? There's one other thing I could cover a little bit. Ronnie stuff. It says Milo, not Miro. Did it say Milo? Oh, I don't remember what it said. How are you staying sane? I don't know. You know, the thing is, people not for the most part, they're not like coming for me. I just feel bad for this guy. People not really. I mean, there's a couple of comments and stuff like that or whatever, but it's not like. I do feel like I'm the only one standing on the side of reason, kind of like a lot, at least being like, you know, decent about the situation, trying to be. We do need a car chase. Yeah, so bad. I was thinking earlier today, like, yo, I'm gonna get myself a glass of wine, a bottle of wine, whatever. I need some nice fancy shit though. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what these people want. Like, would they want blood or something, or? Slow down the chat. Chat is hot. We want to know, Ronnie. We want to know. This is how mobs are created. Yeah, it seems like it. Let me see. Olivia, thank you so much for the super chat. Lisa, sending you love from Ireland. Thank you, Lisa. Latonia, can you get Ronnie's Cash App or Venmo so we can help him pay for an enhanced security at his home? Shit, he might need that. I don't know. I hate to think that his family may be in danger. I thought about reaching out to Ryan behind the scenes and just having a conversation, but I don't know. I don't have his number or anything like that. Could DM him. I just think if we have the information, just forward it at this point. You know, it's just, I don't know. There's no mine. 8 seconds? Okay, let's do that. So I can do this too. I mean, that's all I guess I'll say about that. I mean, that's the story I was told. Again, whatever you want to do, you want to take it, don't want to. At this point, I don't even know why you're listening if you're not gonna. Well, I don't know. I guess everybody just wants to know the other side. I guess I'm the only one that can give it. I guess. Is there any new updates? The only thing that I saw was that with Kylie, they scaled down the search and they did like an interview with the mother. You can check that out. Anime, thank you so much. It's rough, man. We're writing this shit out. Fuck it. Hey, man. Damn, bro. The chat's savage. Cheeks, thank you so much for the membership. Hey, y'all. I knew this case would get muddled with drama. It's sad because this is what seems to be the focus. Just find Kylie. Good grief. People love it, huh? It's what people are here. This is what entertains them. The drama. If it wasn't for this, they'd be talking about nothing, right? It's what they like. Mel, what do you think happened to her? I'm still leaning towards like some sort of accident or something. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people feel, I mean, the longer and longer that it takes, it kind of makes me like, damn, maybe something did happen, like foul play. I'm still kind of leaning towards some sort of car accident somewhere or in the water, I don't know. One call. They're saying he brought it on himself. So somebody said he deserves it. Yeah, get him. Yeah, we got to get him. No, let's all get him. Yeah. All right, let me play this clip.
Yeah. Scaled down search efforts for a missing teenager who disappeared from a party more than 10 days ago. Kylie Rodni vanished. Here's her picture in the town of Truckee in the early hours on August 6th.
Well, the profile is different. One said Mino and the other one said what? But they're different. Just saw an hour ago. At one point they were, I think they both said Miro, but he was trolling. That's what happened. It made the whole situation worse. And, yeah, I've had like 20K before. Calm down. Take it easy.
Friday
Then what do we have the other day with a couple of chases ago? We had a really high count too.
night. That day, the 16-year-old cell phone last pinged near the Prosser Lake Campground, but it's been off ever since. Joining me now is Kylie's mom, Lindsay Rodni Neiman. Good morning. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Talk to me about getting that word that they have scaled back in this search for your daughter. What do you want people to know out there?
Well, what I think is important to remember right now is while one part of the investigation, the searching in the local area has scaled down, at this particular time, they have not scaled down the actual investigation part of this case. In fact, there were even more personnel being brought up the same day to address that part of our search for her as the search and rescue were going home to rest.
Well, that's definitely got to be comforting for you. Walk us through the last details of that evening. You were text messaging your daughter.
That's right. It was very similar to so many other nights that we have lived in our life. And, she was going to the party. She let me know. She checked in. She asked for a later curfew for the night. That was not an unusual request. I went ahead and granted it like I had so many times before. She had asked for a 12:30 curfew at 11:45. She realized she was still there for probably about another half hour and knew that meant that she wasn't going to be getting home until probably closer to 12:45. And so even though it was only going to be maybe 15 minutes later than normal, she still sent me a text to let me know, because she is so good about always checking in and keeping me updated with her plans up to the current moment.
Who did she go to the party with?
She went to the party with one of her dearest friends.
Have you been able to have a conversation with that friend?
Time and time again. We are family friends, and so, our daughters are best friends. I'm best friends with her mom. Our husbands are dear friends. They're.
Let me answer. Sorry, real quick. Autumn's question, because she asked a legit question. The Instagram was changed by Ronnie to Miro before anyone, not even himself, knowing about the call he had with Miro. So the thing was last night, Autumn, I don't know if you knew, Ryan Upchurch was streaming on Twitch. And so last night, I didn't watch the full stream, but people were telling me this guy was already reaching out to him then. And so that's how, I don't know if that's how he came to find out. I don't know how he came to find out, but he knew. And I had heard that there was a guy already in his Instagram sending information. I think that was from last night. That's why.
They're practically our family up here.
What are you learning from investigators? Are they telling you any maybe possible theories that something that they think happened?
We have asked the investigators to focus on putting everything together to find our daughter and bring her home. And while they've been so great about being very transparent and open with sharing any information with us at any time, we really have asked them just to stay focused on their job and only bring things to our attention when they feel that it's really critical to do so.
As a mother, you know your daughter.
Well, the other thing I can address for you two guys, I kept hearing him say that Ronnie had a cane. He didn't have a cane. It was a key lanyard. It's just his key, the lanyard, the thing hanging. It wasn't some of those things are just, we talked about it last night. It was just so insane, some of the stuff that people were saying. Because at one point too, we were watching the live stream of Ronnie, and they were talking about, he has alcohol in the car. He's driving with alcohol. Look on the side of the thing. And so they had to literally go back. That's how you know some people are they literally had to go back and screenshot the shit of the car ride. And, he has alcohol. He has a bottle of alcohol. He's drinking. He's drunk. Oh, get him. Oh, yeah, get Ronnie. And it's just armor all. That was last night. But I realized with these people too, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you show them. Once they're gone, you just got to let them go. There's no fucking stopping these people. They're going to believe whatever. It don't matter what you show them. You know what I mean?
Better than any investigator, better than any of her teenage friends. What does your intuition tell you here?
Right now, what I know is, I know what information we have in this investigation, and that in not knowing a lot about the end of the story still of that night, I'm focusing, as is my family, on staying in the moment and addressing our own self-care and healing our souls as best as we can. And part of our strategy in doing that is not allowing our imaginations to run away with any what ifs or what could be's.
Do you believe she's still out there somewhere?
Yes.
I hope so too. Lindsay Rodney Newman, thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's not easy. We wish you the best.
Yeah, there was a Miro video. The name was searched, found him, and deleted him. That's what happened.
We've been showing the video of her vehicle, some of the clues with the sweatshirt and stickers. So hopefully you can get some leads somehow soon. My heart goes out to you.
Thank you so much.
I don't know. I guess everybody's a suspect, man. What do you guys think that means to scale back the search? Can I get some likes, or am I getting a bunch of dislikes? Can I get some likes, please? I'd appreciate that. There was another picture too. So I believe this is the original source of this picture. This is from, let me get a full screen. This is from Crime Stories Obsessed UK. And so this supposedly was from July. I don't remember when they said. July 18. It was her hoodie, a little bit of digging, and I found it. So this is kind of like I guess a cropped photo. I guess that looks like Kylie. What do you guys think? I guess that's Kylie. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that does look like Meg's there. They're upset with me. Trust me, the easy thing for me to do would just go along with everybody and agree. Just, oh yeah, you're right, blah, blah. Yeah, blah, blah. If I did that, smooth sailing. You think I want to do this shit? Be easy to just go along with everybody. Commander, thanks for becoming a member. Brown-eyed girl, you're amazing. Thanks for everything you do. Appreciate that. Rachel, I finally support Mel and value his opinion. Mel has always been 100. Stay positive, Mel. Thank you. Be botanical. Air hugs, Mel, after this. A little margarita. Hey, you think I want to do this shit? Go through the mud and trenches and shit? You know? That's true. That's true. And I should be receptive. And Autumn is true. And I should be receptive to. And I'll try to be too respectful and receptive to people that are just asking questions. You can decide for yourself, or we can even disagree, and that's fine. Listen, I have personal friends that disagree with me on this. And they just, I feel like if they were actually to have a conversation with Ronnie, like I feel like if they're reasonable, because some people are just not reasonable, they're not being genuine. But if they're reasonable, I think you'd understand kind of like where he's coming from, where I'm coming from. But a lot of people aren't really being reasonable right now. So I don't know. I just hope, if you feel you need to report a tip, report the tip. Like, just stop harassing this guy and the family. It's just weirdo stuff, you know, like to the next level. Like, talk about it, fine. The audio's already out there. Everybody and their mother's reviewing it. That's fine. But like, I mean, all I'm saying is like, just the harassment shit is just kind of like, it's much. It's too much. Be botanical. This will encourage others to come forward. Said no one in the chat, right? Shit. I don't know. I've seen some crazy stuff. Yesterday and today, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. Because Adventures with Purpose are taking some of the load off of iCkEdMeL. Thank you for staying true. Yeah, what's going on with them? Are they there now? Adventures with Purpose? Cap star means scaling back means they have no new information, thus meaning to save from exhaustion and overtaxing search crews. They scale back intensity. That makes sense. And I saw somebody too on YouTube. I forgot who it was. They were talking about you created, stop mocking people. I'm mocking the crazy people. But I saw somebody say on a reason for scaling back to could be maybe, yeah, they're going to focus on the investigative side of things, and really kind of dig into people. I guess, look for clues. They have nowhere to look. Yeah, some of the, I'm not going to say. I'll be nice. I'm not saying anything crazy. Oh, Stone Black Vault News. Hey everyone, I just dropped some sonar shots. Oh, you know what we can do too while we're here? Let me do this. I have some stuff I can show you guys from JANETTE, if that's okay. I actually would have, I don't want to bring JANETTE into the mud. I did. I don't want to drag JANETTE through any kind of, I don't know if you're out there, JANETTE, I can call you maybe. Maybe you want to explain the videos we're going to watch, if I could show them. That you sent. Or if you want to message me and just explain. Because I started watching a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, and you know what too, man? I have seen a lot of your comments today. I've been getting comments all day long. Like a lot of comments, and I've been replying. I've been trying to reply and trying to explain things when I can. Whether take it or leave it. Some people have been really civil. Like even if we disagree, which I appreciate that. Some people were just kind of like not really, but people kind of have been, whatever, trolling, sending comments. Let me pull up the link. Maybe she's involved. Yeah, let's get her. Yeah, we gotta get her. Yeah, she's it. That's it. She's a part of it. We gotta get her. Yeah, we're gonna find her now. Ugh. Who's that? She's out there? Oh, she's a part of it. Yep. Okay, let me call. I wish I had the stream thing set up. StreamYard, but I'll just call for now. Blue voice. And we're gonna do this video. Okay. Let me just call her first. Blue voice. Maybe I should be nice though, right? I guess I should be nice. I'm joking around kind of. The Lab, what's up? Hey, how you doing, man? Trust me, it would be so easy just to go the other route. There we go. Anime. Police are going to the kid. Can you guys find me where that post is at?
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been.
I'll try again in a second. Hopefully that's the right number.
I'm sorry, but the person you.
I don't know if I got the right number. Let me see. Let me start playing this in the meantime.
Okay. Now we're just gonna head to my kayak.
I should end it. What? Okay, maybe we leave this for Kylie. Damn it. Trying to call right? No. Thanks, Indigo. Appreciate that. We're riding through the waves, man. I'm just trying. I don't know. Okay. try that number. Oh, okay, I see. I dialed the wrong. I have it saved wrong apparently. Let me exit anime. Gotta be fake. It's the fake one.
Hey.
Hey, Zanime, how you doing?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes. Thank you.
I'm in a car.
How are you doing? You still out there, or did you leave already? The area?
No, I had to return. I still have my actual work responsibilities.
Oh, okay, okay. Can you explain a little bit of the videos that you sent?
Yeah. Are you talking about the ones that the one I'm actually going to the campsite?
Yeah.
So they were like right across where I camped out too. So it's pretty easy. I sent pictures in Discord a while back where their search crews were just kind of like all over that area, and I just watched them. And as soon as they left, I was like, let me get in a kayak to that location, pulled it up. So you kind of go all the way uphill. There's a bit of a road, and it looks like you can actually fit a car through that road or anything. Maybe that's why they were searching through that area. But there were no tire tracks or anything. Just so you go up, and it's right on a hill. It's really beautiful, and you can see the lake and really tall trees and everything. So, and there are some benches. There's this tree that I found with a heart. It's a heart digged into the tree, but it looks like it's been there for a long time. It's beautiful, but it's just hurting trees.
Okay.
And let's see, one of the reasons that I knew it was around that area, like I wasn't sure if it was actually the campsite, but I'm fairly sure. There is another video that I'm kind of contemplating with that, but I knew for a fact it was the area because it was blocked off. Like I got to see the caution tape. I got to see actual cones and everything. So it was blocked off. So obviously this was the area, and go ahead.
The campsite video. Oh, okay, I see. I think it's like almost 9 minutes. I think you walked up to it.
Yeah. It's just a whole video of me walking and rambling and saying that I need more exercise.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna show one of the videos. Thanks. I just wanted to check in what it was about.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hey, one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing I wanted to mention. When I was staying out there, it was extremely cold at night. It was so cold to the point like I had to put every single blanket. I had a big puffer jacket, and hazmat was shivering too. Just to point it out there.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it, Anime.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch again.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Thanks.
Anytime. Bye.
All right. Bye. Just wanted to check in with her real quick. Okay. I'll show one more. I'll show this video. I think I kind of want to save this. The focus is really supposed to be on the couple, kind of, and a little bit of Kylie. Talking a little bit about Kylie. Just using each other to I'll play this clip and I'll recap the couple again one more time. Because somebody in the chat asked me to recap the couple. We can do a little recap on the couple.
Okay, come on, this way.
I don't know if it was this one. I think it was this one. Let me minimize myself. E8888. I don't know what you guys are talking about in the chat, but I went to school with Jeanette, and I hope everyone is giving that case the same energy instead of arguing in the chat. It's been kind of messy, to be honest with you.
Alright, you guys. I think I'm coming up to the campsite. So let's take this trail, see what this leads to. And just for reference, this is where the lake is. So the road. Come on. Good boy, Hazzy.
Oh yeah, they come for you too. Yeah, be careful.
Gonna get stolen while it's all the way down the lake. It's a bit of a hike. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is the campsite. So let's check it out. What's over here? That looks about right. Bunch of trees. The lights might have been swung over here.
Instagram.
And it's a really pretty site. Really pretty. It's right by the lake. Oh.
Tammy.
That is.
I see
sweet.
it, Tammy.
And kind of in an eerie way. This has been here for a while. It's at the tree campsite. Hazzy. It's alright, I got everything else on GoPro. Yeah, this seems about right. The location is right. There are tables over there. Okay. So this is it, you guys. I am at the location. Okay. Let me make a little bit more of a slower video for you guys. So we are at the campsite location of this huge party. I do love this location. It's freaking phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Just guess, look at that. Hazzy, look at that. That's amazing. All right, let's go to the tables. Hazzy. Sorry if I'm keep getting cut out, but one of the reasons I don't want to make the videos way too long, because it's really hard to upload good quality with a low reception here. So these are some of the tables, and looks like a little barbecue pit.
Yo, the chat is just killing me.
There's the bathrooms right over there. Okay.
I guess you have to laugh at some. Well, it's not funny for some people, especially but just the craziness though. It's kind of like that's what I'm.
That looks.
Oh, you think it's funny?
Okay. Interesting.
Amazing.
Very, very interesting. So, the reason I said interesting, because there is a video that I saw on Snapchat. It's a really
these kind of this stuff, like the chat and all that stuff too, it's like temporary. Like we've gone through these things all the time, many times before, so it's like it'll chill out after a while. I remember Gary Petito was crazy. There was one day I think the most I ever had was like 20,000 people watching, and the chat was flying. People were talking about slow chat. There's no slowing the chat. So we just go like in waves. It's gonna be all right. It's okay, man.
Nice, lovely party. It was.
New vibe.
They were making these
Fruit squad
cactuses. I don't remember what they call, but I'm sure they're absolutely delicious. But this looks just like that thing from the video. So maybe this is not the campsite. Well, let's go see over here.
wonder if she's wearing the chest vest. I think those are the craziest streams that I've had so far as Gabby Petito. This is light, man. This is light work. No, usually we don't have this many people though. Like usually it's like maybe 1,000 or something like that, depending. Or if the chases sometimes go up to sometimes 2,000, 3,000. We have 5,000 chases. The most though has been the Gabby stuff.
Alright, what does this one say?
Thank you, Sky Blue.
Attention campers.
Ronnie,
la, 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 la.
Sorry, I gotta stop entertaining this shit. This
You know
shoes.
what?
Oh my god, yeah.
This
They're
is the
searching for the
campsite
shoes.
that I showed you earlier. So this lovely Hispanic party was right next to this other party.
Tent Life is amazing.
And
Super nice. Thank you for the shout out. Yeah.
It is the campsite. It is because we have some caution tape. Okay. So yeah.
It's a lot and we all want answers. Yeah.
So here.
I had never had something like this happen on our channel. Like we've gotten calls and like exclusive stuff and like things that have like taken off, but never somebody that's
Alright,
like
Hazy, let's go back.
being targeted and stuff like that. First time that's happened on my channel anyway.
So there's the barbecue pit over here, and this is where we came from, and we're gonna go towards here, towards my kayak, and hopefully.
So you want me to call you? You working, man? You want to talk about Kylie a little bit?
All right.
What do you think happened,
Okay,
man?
so Hazy.
Yo, Sylvia should call
away?
in. Maybe they'll think you're a part of this too.
Okay.
We get Sylvia on this
Lead
shit.
the way. Oh man.
There was another one I saw where she walked up to like an encampment. Oh, this is it? Okay. I have to watch the next video. Or campground or something.
Yeah. Huh. Good boy.
Sylvia, you watching?
Good boy.
They were upset he was smoking last time.
I think one of the reasons that campsite is super cleaned up because they had to take everything into evidence, right? But just,
okay, and
just my opinion. Okay. So
I appreciate the shout out. That was a nice shout out.
direction. Oh boy. Okay, so this was the fork where I came from. Went this direction, and now we came from that direction.
Okay. I think it was. I gotta play everything now. No, there was another one I wanted to show.
Agree.
Should have come across some people. I don't know where I saw that. It's done to me.
So, when you lost your bottle opener out there in the wilderness somewhere, or you just forgot it at home for your fancy wine, for your fancy camping, well, I have these metal chopsticks that I'm gonna try to open it.
Yo, you're not allowed to have any kind of personality. You didn't know that? Beth, thanks so much for the super chat. You're so patient, kind, and level-headed. Thank you for providing a place for us to follow a case without negative comments and baseless accusations. Thanks. I say that with a deep breath. Thank you, Beth. I really do appreciate the support. There was a video, but I don't know where it's at. I did see a video where she walked up on some people, but let me see. Does Sylvia wanna? Let me see if I can call Sylvia. If not, I'll do a quick recap. I don't know if he's working. Silvio. He might not have anything to say, but we'll see. Who is that guy? You think he is? Next caller. Next. Oh shit.
Hello.
Yo, we're live.
What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Now your phone came out as a spam number.
What? They put me as spam?
Yeah.
Hell nah. The fuck? Damn.
What's good, man?
Nothing. We're just here live. Did you see the couple that I covered? I don't know if you saw that or not before we did.
Was that the same one that you saw this morning? About the 35-year-old man missing?
The 35-year-old what?
Remember I sent you one that said a 35-year-old man went missing that day?
No. That's a different one. I should actually pull that up too, though. So, okay. Let me tell you this one, and then I'm going to pull up the other one. So there's this, a woman named Jeanette and a guy named Juan, and they used to date. So they supposedly dated for 8 years, but broke up a few years ago. And now they're just like friends, I guess, right? And so the woman has a new boyfriend. And the new boyfriend, I guess, lets them go out together. And it's a normal thing. So Jeanette went out with the ex, and they went to the car show in Reno. And so they went there. They were going to spend the entire day. And then around 11 o'clock, the sister had spoken to Jeanette, and she said she was on her way home. And then the current boyfriend got a text from the Jeanette saying that they were going to be home in 30 minutes. It was around 11 something. They never made it home. This is the same day that Kylie went missing. So Kylie went missing around 12 something in the morning, from what we know. And these people went missing around 11 something in the morning, from what we know.
How far apart are they?
So hold on, let me pull it up here real quick on the. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. 1 second. I'll tell you right now.
Because I think that forest stuff, I don't think that's a good idea for people to be even going out there, bro.
Like the party?
Like I said, remember, yeah, man, there's a reason why they got them forest things, man, because they don't want you to see any, no footage or anything like that. That's in the woods, you know what I'm saying? They can't hear you scream. They can't see no footage. They can't see nothing like that.
So they say that's normal out there, though, I guess. I don't know, the kids be partying out in the woods and shit, and doing coke and whatever, you know?
All right, so back to what we were talking about in the morning.
Normal to some of those people. I don't know if that is, but.
All right, so what's normal to them? What, partying with all ages?
I don't know if it's all ages. I wonder how young those kids were. I'm the youngest I know of is 16, I guess.
Okay, from what I found out was that the party started from Sierra College, right?
Well, that was where one of the places. Yeah, it was going around. I think that place. That was one of the schools.
But that's a college. So how does kids? Obviously, you said Snapchat. Because I remember when I was growing up, we'll walk down the street and we'll pick up like a flyer on the floor. It says party, $5 entrance, blah blah. So
right.
What I'm saying is, I don't know. I just think it's weird that like you go to parties and there's underage kids there. That doesn't match. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that from what I heard the guy's interview, he's saying that they knew there was underage kids like over there, but there was grown people over here. But you know what I'm saying? You out there smoking weed, and the underage kids can't get drugs from their friends, or they got to go to use. What I'm saying is that little odd party that they do, I don't think it's an odd party. I think I'm gonna be honest. I think it's like some coke shit.
Really?
Like that shit just goes around and goes around, and it's cool.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know. It is kind of a weird party, I guess.
Did they say any updates on the girl today, or not really?
Not really. They're scaling back the search, and that's it. They have, she's still missing. The car's still missing. The vehicle's still missing. There was a little update actually that I could show you. Hold on one second. Shit. Okay, I downloaded this. So for everybody in the chat too, you guys can see this. Tammy sent me this, and somebody else was telling me about this. So supposedly the detectives are going around knocking on doors and talking to kids. I had a PC detective and FBI agent come to my door yesterday to talk to my kid who didn't go to the party but had friends who went. I was impressed. It seems they are going door to door. They're doing the works for Kylie. Another post. Yeah, they met up with my kid today, spoke for 25 minutes. I think that's a great sign about how thorough they are in their investigation. Mentioned they had many more kids visit, hoping to get some real leads soon. So they're going around talking to all the kids.
So what, you think the kids are gonna spill the beans on the older people?
Yeah, it looks like they haven't done it so far. Seem tight-lipped, unless they submitted stuff that we don't know about.
Like that to me sounds like something big. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody even saying nothing. It's more than one person involved. And I don't know. The forest shit. We went before the forest things, man. Like we walked in fucking an encampment shit looking for this girl. I don't know. Like I just think a bunch of like homeless people. Maybe homeless people that don't got nowhere, like shelters. They all live in there, man, and criminals.
I don't know if they have that over there like that, like in those woods.
You don't think they have it like over here, like that?
I don't know if they. I know over here we got it like that. Like you can find all these homeless encampments over there in the woods. Maybe somebody from the area could tell if they're watching in the chat. I don't know if they have that, like homeless encampments out there.
That shit remind me of, like, remember that movie, Victim of a Dream?
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit remind me something like that. A bunch of grown-ass men surrounding by, you know what I'm saying, crazy girls that would just want to get high, bro.
Yeah. Too, there was like, the other day, it was like 3 overdoses, I think they said. Fentanyl overdoses. And I think it was Roseville. And it was like young people.
And that's another thing, man. Like, if you can't really get the pure shit, they mix that shit up with fentanyl or whatever. And I don't know, man. It's just, to me, it just seems kind of weird, bro, that this girl's not even, her car's not even, like, appeared or anything, not even on highway tolls, nothing, man. It's,
yeah.
No.
And what is it? I guess the older guys go there, like, from the different accounts that we heard, the older guys go there to, like, I guess, provide substances in some of these cases.
Man, they go there to fuck them young girls, man. Like, bro, like, it's just common sense, bro. These motherfuckers are losers. They can't get women their age, so they go, you know what I'm saying, lower. I don't know. I just think this is stupid, bro. Like, they got to start answering, bro, questions, man. And there's no way that those two people are connected, like the people that went missing, and like they don't need to cover nothing, right?
That what would you say?
The 2 people that went missing, a couple.
Yeah.
Do they have like a suspect? Is the boyfriend a suspect? Is it like what?
I haven't heard of any suspects yet. I haven't heard of nothing as far as like suspects or anything. It's kind of like starting to take off now a bit. Story. I just think it's kind of like, I don't know, that like, could you, like, let's say you're in that situation, like, you're dating a woman, you're with her, and her ex, they're close friends, and so, oh yeah, we're gonna go to the show, we're gonna be gone all day.
Go to the show. Okay.
I'll call you later.
Yeah. You must be a bozo, dog, straight up, bro. You thinking that shit, man.
Right. I don't know, man. Maybe there's something there. Maybe something, I don't know, sinister. I don't know. Hopefully she gets found. I think we'll definitely kind of revisit. I just want to kind of plug it in together if possible. The separate story. I want to play a clip again too for them. All right, Sylvia, man. Any other thoughts, or that's it? Anything else you want to add?
Nah, man. I just hope they find this girl, man, and they find answers, dog. Like I said, my first guess was that she ran like she went over the cliff and they couldn't find her. She's still in the water. But like I told you, I think if you go over the cliff or something in the lake, you leave tire marks. You leave evidence. I don't know. I don't think she's in the lake, but I think they took her. I don't know how. Maybe I'm thinking it's an overdose. They try to hide that shit. But yeah, man, we talk later,
Okay.
Mel.
All right, bro. We'll talk, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Bubba. Take care of yourself.
You too. Thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye. Imagine Sylvia would have called in before. That would have been the call. Just chick some without a mustache. Just some chick without a mustache. Someone pointed out that Sammy said we didn't pay attention to her car when we were just friends. Compared it to what? Her murderers? Oh shit. I don't know. I noticed two people were going really hard with the situation with the phone call, which I get, but they're going harder on this guy than anybody else that has come forward and said their stories. I mean, really going hard. Let me play. I want to do this. I want to play a little clip. Replay a clip from KCRA just so I can do another recap, just to kind of plug them in, plug in their faces on. I think sometimes it's better to make like a dedicated video for these stories, like a direct short version.
Fire season is here.
Fire season, Cali. Check your FB messages. Oh, and I got to show you. Oh, damn, I forgot. There's other stuff I got to show. This stream is, whoever's watching the replay is going to have a hard time following the stream.
Seen driving a blue Ford Explorer with California plates. We did just receive an update from both agencies on their search efforts so far.
So we've been calling hospitals, we've been calling jails, we've been posting posters out there, asking people if they've seen anything.
But 9 days later, still no luck.
That's what upsets me, is just thinking since I'm her older sister, I've always been there to protect her. I just feel like I feel hopeless.
Tonight, the families of Janette Pantoja and Juan Almanza Zavala say they need more answers. The two, who dated for 8 years and were broken up, were last heard from on Saturday, August 6th, while on their way home after going to Reno together for the day.
There was never a time where she didn't tell us or communicated with us where she had been.
The Yuba City Police Department and
Call, that's my friend Silvio. He's in Florida. He's not in California. You're going to have to search him and hunt him and all this stuff. All right.
and the Nevada County Sheriff's Department are working together on the investigation. In a new statement tonight, police said both agencies are looking through cellular data, and the Sheriff's Office has been searching the areas surrounding last known phone pings, including any residences that were associated in rural Nevada County.
I feel like what the police are doing is not enough. I feel like they need to be doing more.
Janette and Juan's families tell us they are frustrated and want more resources and attention on this investigation.
Maybe like my case isn't that important, you know?
Yo, this guy Mess says 8 years dating and Callie is like 30. It's probably true.
You know, it's a life, 2 lives we're talking about. So it should matter.
In the meantime,
we're not going to give up trying to find them, because there's 2 families that are suffering, my family, and I know her family is suffering, and we just both want them home.
And back out here.
And I'm curious too, like, I wonder if they've done things like this before. I mean, have they ever disappeared before? I'm getting so many different messages on so many different things. It's kind of like I can't follow it all. I wonder if they've disappeared before, have they had issues before, any kind of... All right, let me show this. Everybody's showing me this post. Let me show this post. Everybody's sending me this post. Let's see. Oh. No, another missing person? In Truckee? Let me see something. Well, that's the video I was looking for. Okay. Let me show this real quick first. This is weird. What is going on out there? How do I do this? That's the real one. My friend's stepmom went missing in a similar area this morning. For those of you searching for Kylie, please keep your eyes out for her as well. Edit. I don't know her personally. What? Oh, my friend's stepmom. Okay. And have no more details in these photos. I just screenshot from our friend's IG. Well, can we get some more information then? They're missing. If anyone in the Truckee, Tahoe area sees or has seen my angel of a stepmom, please reach out. They've been missing since early this morning without a phone, wallet, keys, or any clues to her whereabouts. Okay. And who are the other people is what I wonder. They're taking out witnesses? Shit. Yo. People just disappearing now. Let me show... Discombobulated everywhere. Let me show this video real quick. Oh no. Oh, this is good. I think that's Cactus. I had that one time. I went to go Veronica Reyes Diaz, if you never heard of that story. I met this family. And they were a Mexican family up North Florida. Veronica Reyes Diaz. I met this family, the missing woman up Florida, and they introduced me to what these people are cooking here. I went up in person. This family here, we did a whole. I was smaller, I guess, back then. Nobody really cared or whatever, I guess. But yeah, we did this little thing here, like a family plea, and then I also did like a interview with the father of the missing woman, and it was pretty interesting. But like after all this, out there. That was a different missing woman out there. Lagging for whatever reason. So basically they built the entire post for Veronica. They came together and like built this really nice thing for right outside her home. And so they introduced me to this thing that they're cooking here, which I think is cactus, which is an interesting taste. I think it's cactus. I'll be canceled with the audio. So they took me back on this other story. They took me back to their home. We sat, we ate. It was just really nice meeting the family. This is in Truckee. This is the current video in Truckee. I guess they're at a campsite. Kind of save the stream. Looks like a good time though. Oh, that's Sparks, Nevada. Well, yeah. Wait, what? I don't know. The bottom says Sparks, Nevada. The top says Truckee, California. Cancel. It's interesting. I kind of liked it. I think it has to go like some salt and like steak or something. They're called nopales. Okay, thank you, Diana. You didn't like cactus? It kind of almost reminds of like aloe a little bit. Let me show you the other thing too that Silvio sent me today. Silvio had sent me some other missing persons, but these are like older missing persons. Well, no. There's one recent one. Maybe you haven't even heard of this crap. This was kind of weird. Silvio on the prowl. I tell you gotta look at this, man. Check it out. I tell you see that? August 6th. That's my guy. August 6, 2022. Authorities call off search for missing 35-year-old man near Truckee River. Oh, wait, they updated this. Updated as of 6:35. August 6, crews called off search for a 35-year-old man who went missing near the Truckee River this afternoon. Hello? I'll do it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks, man. All right. Bye. So let me just say this. And the only reason I took that like that is because I don't want to give it away. I learned with things like this, you just got to keep it under the wraps. Let me just say there's something really interesting that should be coming with regards to this whole mess and debacle of the drama of this, the Ronnie thing or whatever. Something super interesting, but I'm not going to say what it is for now. And it's not going to happen on the stream, but something's coming. So stay tuned for that. All right. Authorities say that after a thorough search, they were not able to locate the man. Update after extensive search, no victim was found. Search has ended. Where they just stopped? They gave up on this guy? What happened? What's his name? Who are they searching for? This was August 6th. Search and rescue at Doric Star Park in search of a potential victim in the river between Park and Cowlick Bluff Dam reported at 3:58. No victim has located. 35-year-old male, blonde hair, light blue jean, shorts, no shirt. That's it? I know. I'm sorry for the tease. I have to be strategic because if I announce what could be happening, people are going to try to swoop in. The vultures, are going to try to like come and do whatever. So I'm going to leave it for now and just let it happen. But something's coming though. It's coming. People that I know, I'll let you know. But yeah, we just have to hold. Trust me, it's coming. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know what it's gonna be another. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be some shit probably. So all right, I showed that. And let me show this other thing. I really wonder. Let's see, missing 35-year-old man, Truckee River. Let me see if I can find something else on that real quick. Got to be more. They can't just leave it like that. Yeah, we didn't find him. He's a guy, so the guys. Fuck the guys. They never search for the guys really. He's a guy. Yeah, move our efforts elsewhere. The guys are just chopped liver. Yeah, they just gave up. They literally, in this guy in Truckee, I don't know who this is or what happened. They literally just gave up. Authorities call off search. Crews give up search for man who apparently fell into a river. Damn. They just let this guy go. I wonder, like, the river carried him or something? They give us some pictures here. All right, it's the same pictures. So it was reported around 2 p.m. Officials say they saw two people were floating in inner tubes downstream when at some point the two became separated. Oh. They give so little information. And they only searched for like 2 hours. When did the other article said? This one said, where are we at? This Colo TV, whatever. This one said it was reported around 2 p.m. because these everything's half-assed. You got to like literally piece by piece from each article. So reported around 2 p.m. and they called off the search at 5:30. That was quick. Wasn't that quick? That's interesting. I don't know. I guess I just let him go. I guess he just, I don't know whose family member that is or what. Maybe we'll hear about this in a couple of days. All right. The other thing too, these are old missing persons. And this is in, I think Truckee. Yeah. This from 2005. Jennifer Raylene, 30 years old. Let's see. Can we get a little, any backstory on Jennifer? Let's see real quick. Missing. Okay. Okay. I got something. Let's check it out. Let's start digging. Let's look into the past. Jennifer Casper Ross. The same woman? It says Raylene. May 4th, 2005. May 5th, 2005. Ooh, I wonder what's up with the name thing. It'd be nice if they could. Might be the same person. Let's see. No video. Jennifer Casper was incredibly driven since she was young, according to her mother. Jennifer loved the challenge and was very determined. By 15 years old, Jennifer was a talented ballerina performing in local community events in her hometown of Pocatello, Idaho. By the age of 19, she had earned a spot in Gregory Thompson's productions as a dancer at Harrah's Reno Casino and Hotel in Reno, Nevada. In 1999, she was 24 years old. She married a man named Sean Ross, who mixed the sound and controlled the spotlights for Jennifer's ballet performances. 4 years later, the pair welcomed a son named Isaac Michael. Oh, that's her. That is her. I wonder why the... okay. But by 2005, at the age of 30, Jennifer's busy life began to unravel. She broke her tailbone practicing for a show and then lost her job at Harrah's. The financial stress coupled with the weight of raising a child made Jennifer feel desperate to escape the pressure. Sometime after 11 p.m. on May 4th, 2005, Jennifer left her Reno, Nevada home and headed to a local bar a mile away, according to Detective Ben Rhodes of the Reno Police Department. Jennifer's husband, Sean, later told police that he had advised Jennifer not to leave since it was already late. Sean would tell police that Jennifer left the house anyway, headed alone to the Peppermill Hotel and Casino. Staff and guests at the hotel later told law enforcement that Jennifer was highly intoxicated upon arrival. Is there somebody targeting intoxicated people? Detective Rhodes told Dateline that the next morning around 5:30, Jennifer took a cab from the Peppermill Hotel to Reno Sparks Cab Company. Took the cab from the Peppermill Hotel to the Reno Sparks Cab Company, where her mother Carla worked. Okay. However, Carla wasn't at work at that morning, as it was her scheduled day off. When she realized I wasn't going there, she got spooked and ran out. Carla told Dayline, recalling her co-workers' accounts of what happened that morning. According to the detective, Jennifer exited the building and jumped over a fence behind the building. She was just 1 mile from her house. Jennifer never made it home. Her husband, Sean, reported Jennifer missing the next day. The Reno Police Department quickly launched an investigation. Cadaver dogs later traced her scent from behind the building back to the road, but then they lost her. What in the heck? That's weird. An employee from the cab company later found Jennifer's broken high heels on the company's property. No one ever found Jennifer. She's barefoot, jumping a fence. She walks west and comes back into the street. Detective Rhodes said, "My issue is that she's barefoot in the middle of the night and intoxicated. More than likely, someone could have picked her up. She was a mile away from her house." Police searched Jennifer's home and interviewed at least a dozen people close to her. In the early stages of the investigation, Sean found 2 bloodied notes inside the couple's home. Oh, according to the police, the notes indicated Jennifer hoped Sean would continue to care for their son if anything ever happened to her. Police confirmed through DNA and handwriting analysis that Jennifer wrote the notes herself, I guess, and that they recovered it in her own blood. Detective Rhodes still remains unclear when the notes were written, under what circumstances. I had no idea if Jennifer was forced or coerced to write them. The detective feels certain that the notes do not indicate that Jennifer offed herself. If she offed herself, her body would most likely have been found. Her last known location was at a cab company, and she was barefoot. Since she was barefoot, it's unlikely she would have walked somewhere remote to off herself to where her body would never be found. Police say that at first, Jennifer's husband, Sean, cooperated with the investigation, but after failing the polygraph test, oh shit, he did not return for a second interview. Oof. Dayline wasn't able to reach Sean Ross for comment on this report. Jennifer's mother said that 3 months after Jennifer disappeared, Sean filed divorce. He is raising their son Isaac in San Diego, California. Authorities consider Sean and at least one other unnamed person to be persons of interest in the ongoing investigation of Jennifer's disappearance. While there's no evidence to prove that Jennifer is dead, according to Detective Rhodes, both law enforcement and Jennifer's family have little hope of finding Jennifer alive. Bro, I didn't even expect to walk into this kind of story. We don't have any body, but with this much time passing and her not turning up, we're assuming the worst at this point. Carla noted that Jennifer worshipped her baby Isaac and he was her life, adding that Jennifer would never have abandoned her child. I believe she jumped over the fence and fell victim to a crime of passion. Over the past 14 years, Carla has devoted herself to shining a light on Jennifer's story, but Jennifer's reputation as a Dean's List student and ballerina disappeared along with the missing mother. What in the world is this? And this is a Reno story, I guess. Is it really weird out there? Is Reno a weird place? Or is it just like any other place that has weird places and whatever? In normal places. Whatever's normal anymore, right? These days, nothing's really normal anymore. Or everything's kind of become normalized. The crazy's become normalized, really, I guess. Normal is like peace. Normal now is kind of crazy, and abnormal is kind of peace. Seems like, if that makes any sense. I'm talking to myself. Seems like the craziness is what's normal now. So anyway, Jennifer will be 44 years old. At the time of her disappearance, she was described, 44 years old today. At the time of her disappearance, she was described as 5'9", weighing 130 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, was last seen barefoot, wearing a tan sweater, blue jeans, and her wedding ring. Wearing her wedding ring. What? You love it over there? It's a good place? All this stuff that's going on right now with this story, that's the normal now. Welcome to society, right? I'm adjusting. We're adjusting. Let me see. I'm just kind of curious to see if there's any videos on this lady. Jennifer Casper Ross. There's people on YouTube that have done videos. Really no attention, not many views. That's pretty odd. And there's like no news coverage either of it that I can see. I mean, video coverage. I wonder what the husband doing now these days. Unfound podcast channel.
Hello, everyone.
Oh. Hi. Okay. You know, I'm kind of curious too. Let me do one quick search because sometimes you find things that's not searchable. Let me search her one more time.
Chapter 30. She's been missing for 14 years. Miss Carla Brown is her mother. She has been trying to keep her daughter's story alive for the last 14 years. She stated that her daughter, Jennifer, was a driven person. Jennifer loved a good challenge. By 15, Jennifer was a talented ballerina performing in the local...
They're just reading the article that we read. No, there's no real social media post though. Would have been interesting if maybe the family had, and maybe by this time they've kind of given up. You know, I don't know. What? Oh, it's music. Oh, there's a page for her. They got a Facebook group. And they're still going at it. August 15, 2022. I told Detective Ben Rhodes and Sergeant Conklin that I would, I guess, not back down, shut up and wait. I seriously don't think I have any weight left. Hell, I don't have any patience, faith, trust. In fact, I feel like their puppy. I bark. They throw more bullshit on me. Oh, wait, do what? That would make me a mushroom. I guess they're frustrated. Hi, I really need someone to explain to me why they can't question Sean. I seriously don't understand why they say it's against his constitutional rights. What about Jennifer's constitutional rights? Does she not have any? And what about the lack of investigation? Reno detectives Salter and Adair were a joke and sadly the joke is on Jennifer. They've never done anything to help Jennifer. In fact, they've helped Sean bully victim Jennifer, spreading lies, telling me, my mom, my brother, that Sean was as much of a victim as Jennifer, if not more of a victim, as she, drinking, drugging, sexing with who knows, and she left Sean financially ruined and out to dry so she could go party again. She does it all the time. What the F? If she did it all the time, then why was this the only time that Sean reported her missing, less than 36 hours? After she was last seen over 12 hours before he called. I really want to understand. I have to understand why this is ruining my life. Sean is in control. Damn it, I have to get my life back. I have to get my daughter back. And I have to get the truth told. Isaac has to know the truth, and Sean has no intentions of telling him ever. But right now, can anyone please tell me, is it really against Sean's rights to be questioned about the whereabouts of his wife? How did he divorce her when she was missing? Why didn't Salter and Adair question at least 5 people to see Jennifer? No one asked any of those 5 people until last year, about May 5th, 2005. Why did they wait 16 years? And why did it take a worldwide lockdown for someone to take the time to make a file for Jennifer? So that maybe it could have been read sooner than 16 years after the fact. Why didn't they look at the van? Why didn't they turn her dental records in with the NCIC file? Because they didn't care about those kind of people, the kind that are going to college to be a scientist to find cures. Maybe if Sean hadn't killed her, she would have found a cure for COVID. She was a bright star with a brilliant mind. He robbed us all from having Jennifer in our lives. I truly wish all of you could have known her as long as she did. As long as she didn't sing, she was what? As long as she didn't sing, she was a rain of sunshine. And I enjoy. I miss her so much. My soul is broken. Pray for Jennifer, please. All right. I don't know. Never heard of this story. Kind of messed up. I had 2 calls returned from state police and the district attorney's office. Both accepted the invitation to just look over the file. It has been a good read. It took about 15 years to make. Holy crap. Jesus. What's up? I don't know. That was interesting, but I guess I'm gonna call it a night, man. And I didn't want to go too long tonight. So So like I said, there could be something really interesting coming out. Just stay tuned to the channel. I'll try to give you guys a head notice. And it's with regards to all the drama stuff. Yeah, it's with regards to all the drama stuff. So the people that are fiending for that, I don't know when. Hopefully soon that'll come out. I'll be posting it. Hint, hint. But yeah, I appreciate the love from people that agree, disagree. It's all good. I'm just you know, giving what's being told to me or whatever. See, I feel like with Discord, I feel like we probably have spies in there. So I don't know. It's not safe to talk sometimes in Discord about certain things. Infiltrators. People have infiltrated. It's not safe. Yeah, we could use a chase. We really do need a freaking chase. Really need a chase, man. Yes. I mean, the chat is still funny as hell. I know it's kind of crazy and shit, but like, I think the chat's giving me more than half of the laughs for the live stream. I think I needed that. That was good. I mean, I don't want to, you know, not at the expense of somebody, but you know what I mean? Like, just having fun in the chat. And next week too, I should be having a better schedule. I've been like during the day, these last 2 days, I've been watching the things unfold, but I've just been at home taking care of stuff that I need to get handled for my daughter's school. So everything should be like A-okay. I got to do some more stuff tomorrow in the morning, but then like next week, everything should be smoother, I think. No way. For real? Are you serious about that? How dare you laugh? No, I haven't looked into that, Anthony. I know some people have, though. I know there's people out there that have pulled it up. So. All right, man. I love you guys. We will talk. We might be back tonight. You know, turn on the bell notifications, especially for the chases where we have a lot of fun. It's a lot less serious. All right. Take care. Peace. Bye. We somehow survived this stream. I was concerned about surviving this stream. I was like, fuck, how are we